This text offers an insightful and detailed discussion surrounding various aspects of the NFL, especially focusing on Super Bowl preparations, key players, and their potential impact on the game. The conversation touches upon key figures such as Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts, and Jordan Love, while delving into the strategies and challenges each team faces heading into the big game. One of the standout themes is the focus on the player's mindset and readiness. Saquon Barkley, in particular, is highlighted for his determination as he celebrates his 28th birthday while playing in his first Super Bowl. The text emphasizes his personal drive, with Barkley noting that winning a Super Bowl is the ultimate achievement for any football player. This sets the tone for the team's overall focus on eliminating distractions and pushing for success. The Eagles' coaching staff, including Nick Sirianni, is also mentioned in the context of maintaining a high level of focus, and the importance of players like Jalen Carter, whose health is a key factor for the defensive line. The discussion also dives into the tactical elements of the game, with a specific focus on the running game and the Eagles' offensive line. The use of counters in the run game is pointed out as a key strategy, with an emphasis on how the Chiefs' defense has struggled against this approach. Furthermore, there's an interesting debate about Jalen Hurts' role, particularly his mobility and how his ability to use his legs could potentially relieve pressure from the Chiefs' defense, especially if they focus too heavily on stopping Saquon Barkley. There is also speculation about how the Chiefs will handle Hurts' running ability, with suggestions that the Eagles' quarterback needs to make quick, decisive decisions to gain yards on the ground. The analysis of the matchup between the Chiefs and Eagles continues with a focus on individual players' abilities to influence the game. The potential for Chris Jones to exploit the Eagles' offensive line is highlighted, particularly in terms of his ability to create pressure and force quick decisions from Hurts. Similarly, the defense's strategy to create mismatches in the trenches is discussed, as well as the importance of taking away Hurts' first read, which has proven crucial in slowing down his quick decision-making. Later in the text, attention shifts to the role of key players for other teams, including Jordan Love, quarterback for the Packers, who discusses his development and the challenges of facing top-tier defenses like the Eagles. He reflects on the team's inconsistency but expresses confidence in their potential for growth. Additionally, there are comments on the Packers' receiving core, with a call for more consistency and a potential number one wide receiver to help elevate the team's performance. Overall, the text gives a comprehensive breakdown of the strategic aspects of the upcoming Super Bowl, touching on the critical players, their personal motivations, and the tactical challenges that both teams face. The conversation is rich with football jargon and strategic analysis, making it a valuable resource for fans looking to understand the nuances of the game and what could decide the outcome of the Super Bowl. This analysis covers a variety of aspects of American football, particularly focusing on the game strategies involving key players, defensive tactics, and coaching techniques. The review starts with an observation on A.J. Brown's role in the Eagles' offense, highlighting his ability to win one-on-one matchups and how Jalen Hurts has utilized him through a series of successful plays. The commentary on Brown stresses the importance of creating easy opportunities for him, noting that his skill set can be best showcased through well-designed plays, especially with the RPO system that allows for quick, decisive throws. Brown's ability to make big catches in tight spaces, like a back shoulder throw, is presented as a key weapon for the Eagles, with a suggestion to utilize him more in the slot against weak secondary defenses like that of the Kansas City Chiefs. The discussion then shifts to defensive matchups, particularly focusing on the Chiefs' ability to press the Eagles' defense. It acknowledges the Chiefs' challenges against zone defenses, explaining that Philadelphia's defensive line, which excels in pursuit and pressure, will need to deal with the creativity and speed of the Chiefs' offense. The Eagles' defense is celebrated for its dominant unit, including its ability to make turnovers, as demonstrated by several plays where defenders, like Zach Bond, show excellent awareness and decision-making to create turnovers. These examples emphasize the Eagles' disciplined and effective defensive approach, with a specific focus on how their defensive line plays with vision and teamwork, understanding their roles and responsibilities within the system. Another portion of the analysis dives into Myles Garrett's trade request from Cleveland and the implications it has for the team. Garrett expresses frustration with the Browns' quarterback situation, specifically calling for a move to a contender. His comments reveal a desire for a team that not only has a strong quarterback but one that is capable of sustaining success over multiple seasons. The analysis also touches on potential landing spots for Garrett, debating how teams like Detroit could benefit from adding him to their roster. The review briefly mentions the impact of Garrett's trade request on the Browns' future, suggesting that the franchise might need to rebuild, especially in light of Deshaun Watson's underperformance and the long-term repercussions of his contract. The latter part of the review focuses on strategic elements for both teams, particularly the Eagles' defensive response to the Chiefs' offensive creativity. The analysis examines the potential impact of the bunch formation, commonly used by the Chiefs, and how the Eagles will respond to it, given their heavy reliance on zone defense. The commentary explores the challenges the Eagles face when matching up against stacked receivers and how their zone coverage can either expose or neutralize such formations. The article concludes with a nod to the strategic complexity of man versus zone coverage, speculating on how the Eagles might adjust their defense against star players like Travis Kelce. Throughout the analysis, the key takeaway is the ongoing battle of strategy, personnel, and execution between both teams. The Eagles' defense is portrayed as an extremely well-coached and disciplined unit capable of handling almost any offensive threat, but they are also aware of the weaknesses they may have against certain formations, particularly those that create confusion or mismatches. Similarly, the Chiefs' offensive creativity and the evolving role of players like A.J. Brown are central to the discussion of how each team might try to exploit the other's weaknesses. The piece ultimately underscores the importance of adaptability, communication, and precision in high-level football, where every matchup is a chess game of sorts.